Hey everybody and welcome back to the channel. Hope that you're all doing wonderful today. Hope that your week's trending well as I always say. And to get straight into the video, what we're going to be going over today are what are some essential things to developing good habits. Now we've gone over habits and personal growth a few times throughout this channel and we've gone over some things. But in today's video, we're going to get more in depth into what are the foundation of it, some things that we should do. And the first thing is setting clear and specific goals. Well, we can say clear, specific, the same thing, but you understand the point. Make sure that your goals are very specific. Don't leave any room for like what ifs or kind of uncertainty. If you want to get something done, make sure that it's clear. There is no, oh, maybe I can do this and that'll be okay. No, if you want to do, I don't know, you want to work out, right? Start off, I want to do 100 push-ups a day. And make sure it's clear, not, I want to do push-ups during the day. No, because one, you don't know how many you're going to do, and two, it's not going to be consistent, right? So if it's something like working out, I'm going to do 100 push-ups a day, I'm going to do 100 sit-ups, or whatever works for you, of course, but make sure that it's clear. If you're saying, I want to work on, I don't know, gaining weight, okay, I'm going to make sure that I eat 2,000 something, or whatever, how many calories you need a day, okay? Setting clear and specific goals is going to help you get to those goals a lot easier than just saying, oh, I want to gain weight. Okay, yeah, you want to gain weight, that's great. I want to, get muscular, or I want to lose weight, or I want to, I don't know, get straight A's. Okay, you want to get straight A's. How are you going to get straight A's? All right, I'm going to do some work. No, you have to make sure I'm going to study 2 hours a day. I'm going to go to the gym 3 days, 4 days out the week. Again, when you have those clear, specific goals, it's going to be a lot easier to achieve the goals that you have in mind. So again, whatever the case may be, whatever the goal may be, make sure that it's clear. And again, make sure it's specific because that's going to be very important to obtaining it. And as always, I know that you got this. I know that you can do it. But again, this is some essentials to help you get there. Oh, quickly, to add on to that, make sure that they're attainable goals, all right? Make sure that you can achieve something like that. For instance, someone who wants to gain weight, don't just say, I don't know, I'm going to just go, I say you only eat 2 times out the week, right? And that point, you probably don't even know that, right? Most people that are trying to gain weight just don't realize that they're not eating enough, right? So if you just say, I'm going to eat 3,000 calories a day, make sure it's measurable, okay? Make sure that your body can handle that, okay? Make sure you're not just saying, I'm going to go to the gym 6 days out the week. You have to go to work sometimes, okay? Right? You have a job, you may be tired. Make sure, again, it's measurable and obtainable, okay? And then once you progress, then you can move on to bigger goals. But start small, okay? It's okay to start small. You should start small. Whatever goal you have in mind, I don't care if you want to start reading more. Don't say I'm going to start reading 100 pages a day. No. Start off maybe 10, maybe 20 pages a day. I'm going to start off. And then, again, you can progress and you can do bigger and better things. Now, next, something that is important because most people don't just have one goal in mind. Most of the time, we have multiple goals, right? We just get this burst energy. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. Well, another important thing to do to make sure that you're getting your goals achieved is prioritizing your goals. What is the most important thing to you? Okay, what is going to have the biggest benefit for you? It's going to be better to prioritize that first because, again, you have to think about yourself here. Seriously, you literally have to think about yourself. What is best for Elijah or for you, right? What is best for me? What is going to be the most beneficial thing in my life right now? What's going to make the most sense for me? Think of all those things and prioritize that first, okay? You want to get the most important things out of the way. Okay, a lot of times, we may say, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to learn Spanish, I want to start working out. Okay, that's great. Well, which one is going to be more beneficial? You learning Spanish or you going to the gym? Depending on who you are and your type of lifestyle, it could be either or. But figure that out. Say what makes more sense. What is the best thing to do? And do that. Okay, it's so important to prioritize your goals because, again, a lot of the times, there's a lot of things going on in our head. We want to do a lot of things, right? We want to accomplish a lot, which is good. That's a good start that you want to accomplish a lot. I love that. I love that energy. I love that mindset. But when you have a lot going on in your mind, you're not going to get much done. All right, so lastly, again, make sure you're prioritizing your goals. Now, kind of going back to what I said earlier about setting specific goals, make sure that you're planning out these goals, okay? It goes hand in hand in the sense of when you set clear, specific goals, right? Typically, they are planned out. For instance, someone who wants to eat, I don't know, gain more weight, and they say, oh, I'm going to do 3,000 calories a day. Okay, well, now I have to figure out, I'm going to eat here at this time. I'm going to eat this much calories during this time frame. All that's going to come into play. When you have a plan of action, I always say having a plan is having a map, right? You're trying to get somewhere, all right, and you don't know where to go, you need a map, right? If you have a goal in mind and you don't know where to start, it's great to make a plan. Say, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's going to set you on track. Literally, it's going to put you on track and you're going to know what to do. For someone who wants to, I don't know, not even gain weight, wants to work out, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go to the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning because I know I got to work later in the day. I know that I'm going to come back home, I'm going to be tired, so let me work out beforehand, give myself a little time, eat, blase, blase, have a little time, then I gotta go work, right? That's more beneficial than just saying, I'm gonna go to the gym and just kind of picking and choosing, not being consistent, because you're not gonna be consistent when you're kind of just going off of nothing, because that's really what it is. When you are just going on through life, you're not really doing much. Not not to knock anybody, but seriously, just imagine you wake up every day and you do everything at random times. Again, who says you're even going to do it if that's the case, okay? So again, plan out is going to help you get to your goals. It's going to help you have a foundation, okay? You need that foundation. It's going to be super important, again, essential to achieving these goals in the first place. No matter what it is, again, make sure that you have a plan for it. Now, I've said this before, but it's really important to eliminate distractions as much as possible, okay? So for the next thing, we have to stay focused. We have to stay focused on our goals, on our plan, on our priorities. We have to make sure that we're focused on that, because it's a lot harder to stay focused than it may seem. We have our phones, we have all this technology that's distracting us, we have things going on in our lives, right? Things happen. So something like a phone is a lot more easier or more manageable to clear out versus certain things that just happen in life that, take control and that you really can't do much about. So focus on the things that you can control, and then that's going to help you better focus on your goals. So eliminate the phones, eliminate the game, right? And again, prioritize, as we said, prioritize your goals. And again, that's going to help you stay focused. And the next thing we need to remember to do is to stay consistent, right? Sometimes we have to practice consistency, meaning that you're not going to start off. It doesn't matter what your goal is, how small you start. It is going to be times where you're not as consistent as you should be. You're never, well, especially in the beginning, you're not going to be fully consistent. And that's okay. That's why you need to practice consistency, making sure that, okay, I was not consistent today. Make sure that you're aware, that you're conscious that you weren't consistent, and work on it. Okay, use the next day as another opportunity to do better. Seriously, that's what I do. I'm not the most consistent person at all. But I have this idea in my head. Okay, I was not the best today. I did not do exactly as I planned to do today. So guess what? I'm going to use tomorrow as another chance. Now, of course, you have to be careful with that. You don't want to have that mindset literally completely where you're thinking, tomorrow, I'll just do it tomorrow. Don't have that mindset of, I'll just do it tomorrow. But take it as, I have another chance. I have to take this opportunity. And you have to know that you only have so many. And when you're young, you have a lot. Right? That's why I say it's best to start things when you're young, because that's when you have the most opportunities. Okay? But as you get older, those opportunities lessen. So take advantage of those opportunities and take advantage of practicing consistency, because you're not going to start off consistent, and that is okay. You're not supposed to start off consistent. You're starting something new. It is a process. Okay? So remember to keep building on those habits, keep remaining consistent. Okay, keep trying to remain consistent. Okay, because like I just said, you're not gonna just be consistent off the jump. So keep practicing. Okay, keep working on it, and what's gonna happen? You are gonna eventually get to becoming consistent. Along with that, make sure that you're tracking your progress. Okay, tracking your progress is gonna help you do what? Remain consistent. If I notice that I haven't been doing so great, I can track that and say, okay, I need to work on that. It also can help you rework your planning. I've had to rework my planning plenty of times because I'm tracking. I'm saying, okay, this is not working for me. Okay, I need to do something differently. And what did I learn that from tracking what I was doing? When you get to track what you're doing, you get to see your mistakes. You get to see what is working, what is not working. Okay, so again, just to pair along with practice consistency, make sure that you're tracking your progress. Okay, see if you're actually getting better, and see if you actually need to work on something else, because it may be something else that you need to work on. And tracking your progress is going to tell you that. So never forget to track yourself. I'd say it when it comes to almost anything. When it came to your spending, I told you to track it. All right, your money, track everything. All right, it's really important to track things. I know it may sound boring, like, oh, I don't have time to track. Yes, you do. You know how I know you do? Because you have time to spend hours on your phone every day. All right, but you're just probably unconscious that you're on your phone for that long. But look at your phone right now. Look at your settings and see how long you've been on your phone. All right, you'll be shocked. You probably won't be shocked, but again, it's just a telling truth about us. Our brain is, I just put it like this: our brain is stuck on them phones, and we have the time, we have the opportunities to track things. We can do it, okay? Remember, you can do it. Track your progress. As mentioned, I said practice consistency, right? Because it's not going to be 100% off the jump. I said track your progress, make sure you stay focused. Another important thing to do is to learn from your failures. I mentioned it earlier where when you track your progress, you get to see what works, see what doesn't. Yes, it is super important to learn from your failures. If you are not doing something well, learn from it. Take that as opportunity to say, okay, I'm not doing well at this. I can improve here. I can learn from this. And again, better yourself. Because at the end of the day, we're going to make mistakes. We're going to do things wrongs. We're human beings. We're not perfect. We're never going to be perfect. And that's okay, but we can learn from our mistakes. And too often, I believe that we just kind of just steer off from it. If we make a mistake or we fail, we give up. But don't give up. What is the point of giving up? Just learn. I know, right? Learning. I know you're not trying to go back into school, right? But you can learn just through life. Life is a huge teacher. Seriously, it is one of the most important teachers, lessons that you could ever even think of, okay? Because honestly, school can't prepare you for some things in life. But guess what? Experiences that you go through in life can prepare you from future experiences. So again, make sure that you're learning from your failures. If you're not doing something well, I promise you it's okay. But I tell you this, it's not okay to just give up it or do nothing about it. It's different from if you're failing and you're not doing anything to help yourself. But if you're failing at something or you're not doing well and you're working on it, then you're in the right direction. Seriously, if you're doing things to help yourself, learn from failures, you're good, okay? Trust me. And lastly, this is going to be a short one. Make sure that you're celebrating yourself, rewarding yourself. We said this as well before. When you're doing good, you need to recognize that you're doing good. Sometimes that there are people that are just laser focused and, they get themselves stressed out and they don't ever just take time to realize, man, I'm not doing 120%, but I'm doing 98. I'm doing amazing for myself. I'm 17, I'm 18, I'm doing really good. Notice, recognize, look at the other people around you. That's the best way. Look at other people around you and see what they're doing. Okay, of course, there's always going to be better, but just look at okay, I really am doing good for myself. Okay, I'm doing what I want to do or what I, claim that I want to do, and reward yourself for that. Even if it's not like literally doing anything, be happy about it. So you know what? I didn't get to work out 6 days a week, but I worked out 5. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energized, and that's gonna motivate you to continue to go forward. Okay, so when you have a success, and no matter how small that success is, make sure you're celebrating that success and don't wait for other people. Don't look for other people's approval. You know that you're doing good, and that should be celebrated. Even if it's just you, it's okay. If it's just a part of you, myself, and I, that's all right. All right, we're going to have a great party together if that's the case. All right? But seriously, make sure that you're celebrating yourself. Make sure that you're loving yourself, that you're keeping up with yourself, because sometimes it's so easy to just get so caught up in, oh, I'm trying to do better, I'm trying to do better, that you can't even realize how much better you are. All right? So again, just take a second, take some time to recognize when you're doing great things. But that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Really, these are just some essential tips to getting towards your goals, just a foundation, as I would say. But as I always say, please share the video. If you got anything, spread the knowledge, as we always say on this channel. Make sure that you're liking, make sure you're subscribing, make sure you're commenting down below. But as always, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week, and peace out.